everyone, and welcome to the 11th episode of Mindless Podcast. Today we're doing weird food combos, and these aren't actually food combos that most of us have had. We just Googled a bunch of them. So now we're gonna go on to Eva's riddle.
And then also, Seneca is present. She's just not showing her face because she is multitasking. So if you just hear this mysterious, voice chime in, that'll be her.
We promise it's just Seneca, not God.
Yes.
Yet I am God.
Anyway,
Okay.
tell your riddle, Eva.
Yes, so how do you spell cow in 13 letters? And it's not tricky in the sense that it's like, oh, cow, whatever. No, it's like C-O-W, like the animal, cow. How do you spell that in 13 letters?
I was trying to see if the entire sentence was 13 letters, but it's more than that.
Cow in 13. Wait, I don't know.
It's a nice try, Melanie. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do too. It didn't work.
It's okay.
Wait. Can I write something down and show it to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just be like C-O-W-W-W-W-W-W?
Cow.
It's like cow, just exaggerated.
It's a unique answer.
Your thing is blurred. I can't see anything.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of mine, just with O's.
I need to stop.
I would love that if we just rename cows to that.
What if you just had a bunch of like? I can get it to 6 if I just use everything's backwards. Oh no, it's backwards for you. It's backwards.
No, I can read it.
It's not backwards. It's
not backwards. That's no. That's
sorry.
no.
My handwriting is just horrible. It's CATHW.
No, it's not even 13, but it's a really good try.
That's the most I can get if I try and just use the fact that the English language is stupid.
Seneca?
Yes?
Yeah, help
God!
us on the voice.
God, bestow your wisdom! Oh, I'm so loud. I just realized I'm shouting because I have no headphones. I'm shouting God in my house. Okay, turn down. Oh, yeah, I was really loud. I'm editing and I'm like so loud. Okay, there we go. We're good now. I can shout all I want.
Parents are like, well, what is she doing in there?
Oh my God, tell me the answer.
This is how I thought about it. I legit spelled cow using the number 13.
That's cool, but no.
But a 1 would be like an I or an L, and a 3 would be an E, and cow doesn't have any of those letters in it.
Well, no, you can dissect the 3 and turn it into an O.
Y'all are way overthinking.
I think that's a little bit too, like, a little bit
too creative.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A little too out of the box there.
God, you need to tone it down.
You tone down my wisdom.
Who are you to tell God to tone it down, Eva?
I know. Me, mortal being.
All right,
I still don't have an answer, so like.
Yeah, I got nothing, Eva.
Okay, think of each letter and how it can be like written differently. Does that make sense?
Oh, so I kind of got it, but I just went overboard with it.
No, you went numbers. I don't know. There's no numbers.
S-E-E.
Melanie's on the right track.
C-O-U-B-L-E. But that's only 12. Sorry. S-E-E-O-H.
I don't know what she's doing.
C-O-U-B-L-E-U. W. Right?
You got the O and the U mixed up. Like, but you're so close, Melanie. Oh my God. So
I got the S-E.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
O-H-H?
I spelled it in 14.
No. Get rid of the H's.
Oh, so it's just...
It's just O for that one.
C-O-W.
Yeah.
Oh!
Good job, guys. That was a good like team effort, honestly, because like Melanie got it, but then like Heather was like, "Oh, I get it," and then you were all like,
"Wow, team effort!" Woo!
All me, guys. All my wisdom.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Of course, omnipresent voice. We owe all our victories.
So we got
to
someone
you.
addressing me as God, and another person addressing me as just a voice.
Omnipresent voice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know if omnipresent is a word. I know omnipotent is a word, but it's actually not
Yeah,
pronounced
no, I don't know what
omnipotent,
you're
it's pronounced
saying at all.
omnipotent, and I just pronounced it wrong in my head for 15 years. Don't worry about it. Actually, 16 years.
So, the first one that I actually found was on BuzzFeed, and I found that people happen to like whipped cream cheese and flaming hot Cheetos. I want opinions on that.
What's
See,
whipped cream cheese?
Yeah, what's that?
Whipped cream cheese, it's sort of like, are you guys familiar with whipped butter? Actually, it doesn't matter. Whipped cream cheese is like regular cream cheese, but it's just sort of lighter in texture and consistency because it's been whipped. So it's like
so
really
it's just like-
fluffy. Instead of like,
I'm
cream
so
cheese is usually super
stupid.
thick.
So it's just fluffy cream cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it tastes fine because I mean,
Oh.
hot Cheetos is just spicy cheese, right? It's just cheese with more cheese. It
I
wouldn't be
also-
that bad.
I love how like when Eva was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid." No one objected.
Exactly. She's telling the
No,
truth.
I would like to explain my stupidity. When you said whipped cream cheese, my brain went, okay, whipped cream, so like from the can, and then you said cheese, and it threw me off, and I'm like, just whipped cream,
Wait, I
sliced
know
cheese,
exactly what you're
Cheetos.
talking
I was like,
about.
what is whipped cream cheese?
Whipped
And then
cream and
and then
cheese
Heather
is
was
not a
like,
good
you know
combo.
whipped cream, you know like cream cheese. It's cream cheese whipped. I was like, oh, I'm on the right page now. We can continue our debate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say the same thing as Seneca because it's just Cheetos but with like a different type of cheese. So it's not like sweet versus savory or like spicy versus whatever. It's like pretty similar, just that hot Cheetos is spicy and
Hot
for people
Cheetos
who
extra
don't like
cheese.
spice.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, it's just less spicy, more tangy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, cream cheese is a very different type of cheese than regular cheese. And also, I would like to point out that the tweet that this article references says hot Cheetos and cream cheese. Name a more iconic duo. Like
Literally anything.
Anything else?
I think like hot Cheetos themselves are already just bad. So hot Cheetos and cream cheese is still gonna be bad. You can't change my mind.
You just insulted like 90% of teenagers.
Yeah, well,
live by.
regular Cheetos are better. Hot Cheetos just taste
That's
like somebody spiced some cardboard. It's not good.
I'd rather have just hot Cheetos without the cream cheese.
I
But to
would
be
rather
fair, Eva,
have
you
just
have
cream
no
cheese.
spice
That's a lie.
tolerance.
Actually, straight cream cheese is bad.
You
But-
think straight cream cheese is bad?
I mean, it's good on like I like cream cheese like on a bagel or something, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
just take a spoon to the bin of
No,
cream.
me neither. It's like taking a thing of butter. It's like, mmm.
Well then.
I've
Yum.
done that before. It actually tastes pretty good. Just a stick of butter.
Oh, you know, there's fried butter as a thing where they deep fry butter, like a stick of butter, and then you eat
Yeah,
it.
I've seen
That
that.
sounds good.
No, it just is so wrong.
But I mean, it's a little bit much. It would probably kill you. But like,
Right?
it wouldn't be as bad as just sort of like, okay, if you are going to eat a straight stick of butter, it would have to be salted butter because unsalted butter is just impossible to stomach too much of it. Salted butter would still like wouldn't be great to eat straight, but it'd be a little better. And so fried butter, deep fried butter is just
It'd
like
be a
salted
little
butter
butter.
plus. So it out of the three, it would be the best to eat straight.
My head hurts.
Silence.
Like
I
I
thought
don't
that
know.
was a pretty good explanation.
It was a good explanation, but does anyone actually want that?
Okay.
What?
Okay, listen, I come here after 2 episodes of being away and I'm just attacked for
Yes.
contributions.
We're
Listen,
talking
I
about
don't
eating a
need
stick
this.
of butter.
I haven't eaten today. I could go have lunch. It's like 3:30. I could make myself some nachos and be done with this conversation.
You see, Heather, I'm not gonna let you do that because in episode episode 8, you did a little thing that we put in the bonus clip, and I'm not sure if you saw on Instagram today, but I posted it, and I told you I'd get you back for episode 8. And here I am getting
Wait,
what did you-
I
what did
haven't,
she
I
do?
haven't,
What
I
did
saw
she
that on
do,
my
though?
phone.
You
I
guys don't
haven't
even check
looked at it yet.
the Instagram
No,
page.
I checked the Instagram and I saw you do that, but I didn't want to watch myself because I was like, ugh. And then
Wait, I'm going to, I don't know if you guys are going to hear this over the thing, but I'm watching it now. Oh, I just roasted your cooking, I see. I'm sorry about that.
It wasn't my cooking that was
Oh, I'm
bad.
sorry, I've muted you. What were
It
you
wasn't
saying?
my cooking that offended me. Because we all know I have my good and bad days in that category. But it is you going off about... Do you not see the
She
kill
can't even-
count? Do you not see the kill count that I put on the bottom of the screen? There were
Oh wait, I
4
didn't
big
actually
times
watch that
where
long.
you just went
Oh wait,
for
okay.
it.
Wait, sorry. I'm gonna watch the entire thing now.
Look at that smile of her.
I know she's like, oh
What?
yeah, give me, that was really good, wasn't it? Oh, I'm dark. Yes, let there be light.
Was
Thanks,
that a
God.
falsetto?
This episode is all over the place. We're 30 minutes in and we've only discussed one of the topics.
Okay, I found one. Are you ready for this? Okay, wait. Now, first of all, very quick question. Don't drag this on. What about your opinions on pineapple and pizza? Just to start off.
Good. It's so good.
Sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Pineapple on
If I
pizza is
offend
good,
anyone,
and you
well,
can fight
I'm not
me.
It's
friends
good.
with you anymore.
I don't hate it. It's fine. It's whatever.
love
I like
It's
it.
one of my favorites.
It's good.
It's
People are all like, oh, pineapple on pizza is so weird. Like the sweetness of the
Yeah.
pineapple like balances out the saltiness of the pizza. It works.
Mhm.
I mean, here's the
Okay,
thing
okay.
for me. A lot of people I know that don't like it have never tried it. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm
they
kinda
just
like,
bash it without.
really?
Like most people who have it, or at least have pizza with pineapple and then like some sort of meat on it, are like, oh yeah, like it's not that bad. Even if they don't love it, they're like, it's fine. All of like the vehement like pineapple haters are the ones who are like refuse to try it out of principle, and I'm like, well, whatever. Can't argue with an idiot.
I feel like it's like acceptable. I don't see the hate around it, but when I order it, like if I was at a pizza place, probably not. Like that's my opinion on it.
That's fair.
Okay, so listen. I found this one that says, okay, so toasted bread with mayonnaise and pineapple. You're not seeing the photo I'm seeing. It does not look appetizing to me. I don't know about you guys, but toasted bread, mayo, pineapple, and then
Anything-
bread.
Anything
Here's-
with more than sorry.
Oh, okay. For me, I just
God.
absolutely hate mayo. So if it was just toasted bread and pineapple, I would be fine with it. But the mayo just completely ruined it.
I know
I
the
know.
mayo and the pineapple.
I know, right? I was gonna say like I do like a little bit of mayo, especially on like sandwiches and burgers. Like
Yeah,
burger with some good mayo is like, but anything more than a little mayo just kind of really makes me want to throw up. And I think it's because I hated mayo when I was younger. So now I'll tolerate it in small bits now because it does make sandwiches like really much better. But
Yeah.
like the imagery of having just a mouthful of mayo
Pineapple
and
mayo.
pineapple and bread is just
You said you were hungry. Am I wrong?
not anymore.
Oh,
Thank you. I hate it.
Good job, Eva. You ruined her appetite.
Yay!
mayo with bread is fine, but Seneca
Yeah.
saying she wanted pineapples on bread is so disgusting.
But that's
Why
kind of
not?
like pizza-ish.
No, but there's no the cheese. There's nothing to balance it
Yeah.
out. Bread is just bread, and pineapples
but-
are just
okay,
sweet. So I
pineapple-
want sweet
That's
bread.
true. You're right.
Okay, in my defense, I absolutely love bread and I absolutely love pineapple. If you
That doesn't
combine
mean they
them,
go
it'll
together.
be good.
No.
Okay, but I really like mint chip chocolate ice cream, and I really like steak. I would not have
But you don't put
mint
them
chip
together.
chocolate chip ice cream on my
Right.
steak.
But like that's
but
because
I
that's
but I
because
agree
that's
with
like
you.
two. Like go.
I agree with you that toasted pineapples like might be okay. Bread and pineapples would suck because the bread would get soggy, and no one wants soggy bread.
Oh no! It didn't say that. Oh God! It didn't say that the bread or that
I
the
can wait
pineapples were
for you.
toasted. I assumed it was just the bread toasted, and then you put your mayo and pineapple.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. Bread is quite a neutral kind of thing. If you add just pineapple to it, it'll just be sweet bread. It's like eating a
Why do you
pineapple bun.
want
Like, do you
bread?
not know what that is?
Pineapple's not
Okay.
sweet.
Pineapple
That's
buns
good.
don't actually taste like pineapple, and that's that. Okay, like the ones that you get at the Chinese bakeries, they don't taste like pineapples.
Mm.
They say it's a pineapple bun, but there's no pineapple flavor
It's
in it.
good.
I have
It's good. There's nothing saying it isn't good, but it's not pineapple flavored. Let's all
I'm
be
gonna move us away from the pineapples because I feel like we're getting into a little too much discourse. There are two right here that I sort of want to talk about. So I'm just going to mention them both briefly and why I think they exist. The first one is salt in chocolate milk, which is like
I saw that one. I
weird,
was
but also, but the only reason is because, like, salted chocolate is a thing. So I'm not actually super surprised. My guess is that you wouldn't just like pour some salt into like a cup of Nesquik, right? Probably have to be like a little bit more higher end chocolate milk where you've like melted down the chocolate and it's a bit more rich. Then it would probably work well. As opposed like if you're just pouring some salt and sort of like some like chocolate powder that's mixed into milk. Number 5 is ice cream with infused balsamic vinegar. Which,
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
balsamic vinegar. I wanted to mention that because I actually had some the other day because one of the administration people, or the people that work at my mom's school, because she is the head of a school here in LA, as sort of like a welcome gift, sort of like bought us all like takeout dinner from this Italian place that's not too far from our house. So one of the things that was there was a Capri Salad, which is like slices of fresh mozzarella cheese and slices of tomato with sometimes basil. This one didn't have any basil. And with olive oil and balsamic vinegar on top. And balsamic vinegar, depending on where it's from or how good it is, can be like different, right? Sometimes it's much more vinegary. The one we had it was really thick. And it was actually surprisingly sweet. Like when I had some, I was not. It kind of threw me off guard because I was expecting like the really strong vinegar taste, but it was super sweet. So that's why I think this would actually work if you were using like that type of balsamic vinegar, or maybe all balsamic vinegar is that type, and the other vinegar I've had was not balsamic vinegar; it was other vinegar. But I think that's why that works.
I just think like the idea of having any type of vinegar on ice cream is kind of weird, so I'm not sure.
But balsamic vinegar is really thick and it is really thick and pretty sweet and not super like it doesn't have a whole lot of that vinegar flavor. Like it has a little bit, but it's not really sharp.
It's basically just like it's just like syrup.
Imagine if you mixed some like regular vinegar, like rice vinegar or something, with some molasses. Like it's
That's so
kind of like
disgusting.
that. I don't know. I've never actually eaten straight molasses. I don't know how sweet it is. But
Is it on ice cream or mashed potatoes?
ice cream. Oh, ew, God, mashed potatoes?
I could wait.
This is
It would be better
She just said
on
it was
mashed
sweet.
potatoes. It would be better on mashed potatoes than on
No,
ice cream.
have you had balsamic vinegar? It would not be good on mashed potatoes at all.
Yeah,
No, we
she described
haven't.
Melanie,
No!
The way she
good.
described it, I wouldn't want something sweet on my mashed potatoes.
But the way you described it was like a thick kind of vinegar. Do I want that with creamy ice
Okay, but
cream?
it's
Oh,
sweet.
no,
It's-
that's legit
it
just
has
like
a-
having chocolate ice cream with chocolate syrup.
Okay,
It's
but
just
That's
chocolate
super
syrup.
sweet ice cream.
chocolate
Yeah.
is naturally like they have a lot of sugar in it. I don't know if balsamic vinegar has a lot of sugar
It
in
does.
it.
I'm sure it does. Wait, here. Hey Google, what are the ingredients of
God.
balsamic
Google.
vinegar?
According to Simply Recipe, traditional balsamic vinegar is made only with one ingredient, grape must, the sweet.
I can't hear anything, but is she British?
It's only made from one
Yeah.
ingredient, and guess what? They didn't say sugar. Okay, so
Yes, it's made from sweet fermented grapes.
Oh,
That's
sounds
surprising.
really
Actually.
good.
But yes, I don't know if she's British or Australian. She's one of
So
the two.
it's just basically if wine was vinegar
yeah.
and sweet.
Yeah, so it's like that.
Nope.
Anyway, you wouldn't want anything fruity on your mashed potatoes, so
So the next one that I found was peanut butter on two things. One was tomatoes and one was bacon. Now here's my take on it. I feel like with tomatoes it really wouldn't be that bad. But I feel like with bacon it'd be horrible. And that might just be my bias where I just don't like bacon. So
Wow, I have the exact opposite.
It would
thought.
warm
I
up
would've
the
been
peanut
offended.
butter.
I think see the thing is that I think tomatoes and peanut butter would be awful, but also peanut butter is super sticky and bacon is very dry, so it would just be like you would just be sitting there having this sort of like they're both kind of they're not like the same flavor obviously, but they're both on kind of like the side of the flavor spectrum, like sort of like the drier, denser, thicker flavors as opposed to like the sweeter, fresher flavors. That's why you usually have peanut butter with jelly because like they balance each other out. I feel like there's nothing to balance the two types of flavors because they're two kind of like on the same end. So it would just be super like uncomfortable to eat.
Wait, are you guys thinking about like the chunky peanut butter with like the nuts or without?
No.
I don't think
The
it
creamy
matters.
peanut butter. The creamy one.
Ah, disgusting. Sorry, I'm
Creamy.
reading ahead. I'm reading ahead.
No, you
I
can
know
go
you
ahead.
said
I'm going
creamy
out of
peanut
order.
butter was disgusting, and I was about
I
to
was
fight
gonna-
you. Okay, bring out your scissors. Okay.
I was
No,
about to throw
okay,
hands.
chunky peanut butter is better, and the reason I think this is because on mission trips, right? So my church goes on mission trips, not this summer, obviously, because but we go on mission trips over the summer, and we usually work with this organization called SSP, which does like construction on homes and stuff
What does
and
this have to
renovation.
do with chunky peanut
So
butter?
people,
I'm so
I'm
confused.
getting there. It does like construction and stuff, like painting or like or like shoring up stuff, like creating balconies, ramps, or whatever fences for people who can't afford it from like regular contractors. So it's like a volunteer place. We go and do that for free, and it's also heavily Christian because obviously like it's a mission trip. It's through the church.
Heather,
Anyway.
get to the peanut butter.
Anyway, so but so we would work there sort of like all day. We'd be working at our site, and we needed lunch. So every single day for a week, we would have for lunch a peanut butter and jelly or multiple peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and that's all we would have for lunch every single day for 2 weeks because they're 2-week mission trips.
I'm sorry,
Actually,
that's
Oh,
disgusting.
they're
Yeah.
1 week. That was a lie. They're a 1 week mission trip. I think. How do I not know this? Yes, they're 1 week. It's a 1 week mission trip. So for every single day for 1 week, except the first time I did SSP, there was I keep on thinking you're
Don't
trying to get
mind
my
me.
attention. You're just trying to fix
No,
life.
I'm not. I'm trying to call on God to bring the light.
The family we
You're
were working
welcome,
for was
Eva. I'll
literally
give you
so
more light.
great, and they made lunch every single day, and it was so good. It was like homemade lunch, and it was like the best. And they also had 2 husky puppies, which we got to hold while we were on break. But it's not part. It was literally they were so adorable. But that's not anyway. So since you were just eating that every single day, it got super boring, right? So crunchy peanut butter is better than creamy peanut butter because at least you have a little bit of interest in this super sad peanut butter and jelly sandwich you're having all the time.
Did you preach the word of God to the Huskies since it was a mission trip?
No, I just sort of held them and didn't do my work. We also ate a whole
That's
bunch
fair.
of straight Gatorade powder. But it's fine.
Oh.
Because they had a bunch of Gatorade powder to put in your water bottles because it was super hot and we were working all the time. Except we would all just eat it straight because it was better that way. And
Alright,
also we're all teenagers who are done.
Should probably circle back. You see?
Okay, I have one that will make you maybe throw up. Okay,
Oh,
so we discussed in like the first episode how we don't like pickles, right, guys? We don't like pickles. So imagine this: little like sliced up dill pickle and mac and cheese. Now, before you say anything, the picture looks disgusting, and the macaroni and cheese looks like the box macaroni and cheese, and we know how Melanie feels about box macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, that was actually the picture that I saw that picture and read that thing, and that was what prompted me with the really loud ew. Ah, disgusting. To
Isn't
Melanie.
that
But
gross?
that's why
Oh.
that was what that outburst was from. Yes.
Oh, I hate it.
My opinion on this is absolutely disgusting, mostly
It's
because
so-
I hate
have you
pickles
seen-
and mac and cheese.
Have you seen the picture?
No.
Oh,
I
it's
have not.
horrible.
Do not
I'll
waste
put it
your-
up when I edit, but
Here, wait. Oh.
Oh, please don't. No, I want to keep my appetite.
You see, I just ate Heather, so I don't know if I want to see. Your background is blurry.
it's all blurry. We can't see.
I
It
know,
looks
I'm
like
trying to
something
move
worse
it.
than it is. Once again, it looks like you're being censored.
It's so bad that my background is just censoring it.
Editing
the
thing
Eva
like-
will just pop in a photo for us, right?
Yes, I will.
Oh,
Don't
wait,
worry.
the grilled brie with honey sandwich actually looks really good. The thing right below it.
Oh yeah. Because
Like,
like
I
chicken
want
and honey,
one of
right?
Like
Yeah, that's
cheese
fine.
cheese and honey usually go really well, and brie is good. And now I really love cheese, I remember I saw like some post somewhere on the internet that was like, white people really love cheese, and they're not wrong. Do you want me to choose something that looks good or something that looks bad?
Good. Let's leave it with a good impression if anyone's still
All right,
watching this.
I
you
will,
know.
I will do both. So the first one, which I'm just going to do an honorable mention because it's horrible, is tinned tuna with diced apple in it. But salt and vinegar chips in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich actually doesn't sound that bad. So that's what
No,
I think.
yeah, that'd be fine. Like that's like an
Sorry?
actual meal I'd probably eat.
Salt and
Well,
vinegar
not
chips.
in it, not in it, like separately, right?
No, it's in it. So
Oh,
sort of
no,
like
oh.
I don't think that would be that bad. I'm not too super big on salt and vinegar chips because they're a little too vinegary for me. But
I like
Charlie really likes them, so they'd always eat them, and they always ate their salt and vinegar chips with all sorts of weird things. I think they did that once, and it wasn't too bad. I think I did it because they did it, and I did everything they did because younger sibling. So it's not actually that bad. Also, we would do this thing where we would get like these Hawaiian chips from this deli near our church. And we would get roast beef, like fresh roast beef from there. And then we would go to Chrissy Field and we'd sit on Chrissy Field and we would like wrap the roast beef around the Hawaiian chips and eat it, and it was the best. And I know this is a huge tangent. I keep on going on tangents. I'm sorry. I haven't like actually talked to anyone my age in like a week.
She just has a breakdown in the podcast. God!
So yeah. So it's like literally
Assistance!
literally like I spend most of my time like just gremlining in the corner of my room on my computer. Like that's what I was doing today until my mom dragged me downstairs to do some yard work, and so then I like raked leaves for half an hour and then went back up and gremlined again. So
You sound like you're having the
love
time of
that.
your life.
I wish
Yeah,
I
LA
could do
is
that.
I'm
fun.
like drawing all the like here just to give you guys a good sort of show of exactly how much I am going to. I think this is the past 2 weeks. Each
Frantic
one,
thought.
See the insanity in
each
her
one
eyes
of
right
these
now.
index cards has a drawing on it. Each, except that one has some cursive on it because I was bored practicing cursive. But literally,
That's
all
the
of
face
this.
of insanity right there. You
That-
know, just I wish
This is
I
what
could
I've
do
been
that,
doing
though.
for the past,
Oh,
It
it's so
takes
cute!
some time.
like,
I wish
It's your
I-
creativity.
I know, right? Most of these are I'm copying off of references because I can't draw to save my life. But like,
Same. It's okay.
this is what my life has devolved to. And now there are index cards literally all over my room. I'm going to have to clean this up later. I probably won't. I'll probably just leave them here until my mom tells me to clean them up. Oh, I'm having an existential crisis because I just turned 17. Give me a break. I keep on finding index cards and just tossing them, even though I know it's going to be more work for me later. What am I doing?
That's not fair, though. You get to be at home alone, and I'm stuck with these idiots all day long. I can't get them to shut up.
Your mom just comes in and is like, hey!
I'm not gonna
So
lie,
loud.
I'm a little bit lightheaded from that outburst. I like
Heather's gonna
moved
faint
around a
now.
little bit, and my brain was like, "You haven't eaten anything. Go faint."
Heather's gonna faint now.
And that was this week's episode.
That was today's episode of Mindless Podcast. Hopefully you guys didn't go insane with Heather while you were watching this, if you're still watching this. And if you are, thank you. I don't know who's paying you to do this, but thank you. So make sure to rate, review, like, subscribe on whatever platform you're watching on. And we'll see you next week with another podcast episode. Bye!